Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos, where physics meets the fairway and the universe takes a swing at your betting mind. Episode 20, we are rolling.
Let's go, boys.
Hey,
how we doing?
I'm Kevin.
Andrew.
Miller.
Parbeh.
Parbeh, good to have you back, man. How you been?
I'm great, man. Happy to be here on the dub episode, man. Congrats on hitting 20.
Yeah, big win.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's good to have you back, man. I mean, I think it's been a couple episodes you've been off. We also haven't golfed recently, so we need to get out there.
We haven't played together, but I've been on the links myself.
That's true.
Where did you play?
I'm happy for you.
I got a round in at Coto de Casa in Rancho Santa Margarita. Really nice course, man. Challenging.
Tell us more.
Well, you know, I lost a few balls, but had a few good holes, I'd say. You know,
Aren't there two courses there?
there are. Yeah, I played the north, which was wider, and still definitely got the best of me, man. A lot of undulations on the greens, probably the craziest greens in Orange County, man. That I'm going to stand by my statement because
Crazier than San Joaquin?
I think anything's crazier than San Joaquin, man.
San Joaquin is crazy, man.
Yeah, apparently Phil Mickelson has a quote about San Joaquin.
Yeah, something like that's where he would practice because the greens were so tough.
I'll tell you what. I mean, I played at Industry Hills where Tiger said he did a lot of his practicing, man. They got
That's
two
a good
courses there.
one.
Actually, Andrew, you and I played together.
We played there,
We
yeah.
have, right?
Yeah, the Babe.
The Babe.
Me and you have played there.
Babe
too.
and the Ike.
The Ike is one heck of a course, man. I really think we should get a group out there, man.
Be a good tournament for the ZPGA.
It's a real challenge.
Yeah, it's not that far of a drive, right? I mean,
No, City of Industry, I'm up 605 in a straight shot. So
actually not
about
bad.
about 30
minutes.
minutes.
We should get out there.
We should. It's a great course.
It's like really good compared to
Yeah.
some of the other crap, you know.
Tucked in the mountains. A lot of challenges, man.
Yeah. So, guys, we have the Arnold Palmer Invitational. We're up in the Orlando area. Let's get to why the people are really tuning in to get those picks, baby.
I mean, hey, we provide. You know?
Yeah. I want to eventually. I do want to talk about the Cognizant a little bit. I want to do a little look
Yeah,
back.
do you want to go back right now, or?
No. Let's talk about this coming week. Right, the tournament starts tomorrow. We're going to be in Orlando. All the big names are back. Scotty is back, baby. You know, there was some TGL last night, I think. So
There's a hole-in-one, by the way. I want to call out Tom Kim. Beautiful shot.
Another hole-in-one on TGL.
Was it rigged?
Well, was it a coincidence, right? No, hole-in-ones happen. I mean, I think your dad just had one.
He did
the other week, but he didn't, hire a coder to fix the green.
A 65-year golf career.
Yeah, he hired him 40 years ago for it to happen last week, right? Where when TGL
Is it the same? No, it's not.
Right, where sometimes TGL just feels like, did it get that much backspin? Like, why? It lands there and it gets this perfect backspin, and it almost is like.
Yeah, I don't see Kisner hitting like that on the reg, but all of a sudden on TGL, the guy's blasting off at 190 mile an hour ball speed.
I think people are getting hot right now because the Cognizant, I just looked it up, had 6 hole outs over 100 yards.
There were some big shots, and I feel like it was who was the guy chasing Lowry? Who played
Echevarria?
No. Like Sanger or.
Oh yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking
You know what
about.
I'm talking about, right? A guy.
He was just making a run.
Yeah.
Well, they're getting hot, but they're also playing. They're now in Florida. So the TGL course is getting.
No, I just think people are getting hot with their irons, and they're starting to make things outside 100 yards. Like they're getting that good right now. They're right at that part of the season where they've played a few tournaments and they're just ready to go, and they're puring it.
It's like F1.
And like the ball's going to go in when there's 100 and something people playing.
Here's the programmatic argument. Like the 2 hole-in-ones on TGL, they look almost exactly the same.
They do.
They hit pass and they rip back with this backspin. It's almost like
it's a perfect backspin too. It's like dead straight, like just past the hole.
Too perfect,
You think they have to adjust that algorithm a little bit? Maybe the RPMs are coming out to be a little flat. It just comes straight back,
Well, no, I think they did already adjust it to boost ratings.
Was it TrackMan? Who's the software?
Dude, I think it's proprietary overall.
TrackMan.
We need to get them to release the receipts on those strikes, feed it into Claude, and see if you can get a little bit of auditing going on.
Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about a virtual golf world, I don't know. There's only so much.
It's full swing golf, so not TrackMan.
So,
just want to call that out. I think full swing golf should be under the radar.
I've used a full swing kit launch monitor on a range before, and it worked phenomenally. It was
Okay.
I think used it's like 2K.
I've heard a little bit of drama.
It's
about
solid.
the choice here, but
Can we get a blockchain analysis of these shots?
there's no transparent ledger on that. You know that.
But how do you
People
kind of
should demand it, man.
how do you recreate the universe in this sim world? You know, where it's like a cloud
it's a
moves, it
physics
brings in a
equation.
wind. You know,
Yeah,
like,
Let's put it this way: in the sim, there's no Mars. Like it's
That's
just
my point.
Earth. Where
yeah.
in real life there is a Mars.
Earth, where Matthew McConaughey had to leave the planet to save it, right?
Yeah.
Interstellar.
Exactly. I love that movie.
I mean, that's a classic. I mean,
It's a
it's been a story of my life the past month.
Well, okay, yeah, sure.
The fifth dimension.
But how about a universe where we detected the LIGO system detected two black holes hitting each other, you know, back in like 2015, and it was detected on Earth.
Yeah,
I didn't know
black
you were
hole.
such a learned man about.
Well, it's from I'm pulling this from
About
episode 1.
astrophysics.
Actually, this is just from my original.
Yeah, episode 20.
yeah, I was
yeah.
trying to
20,
learn.
I just want to call Kevin Hammond. Thanks for sending us on this mission.
It's been fun, guys.
It's been a beauty.
It has been fun, and thanks to all the listeners that are still with us and those that have jumped on.
Yeah, the people supporting this
You know.
pod are what continues on. We do this for fun. We do it when we golf, but just want to call out Kevin Hammond sending this
Our
Apollo
our
mission to the
pioneer,
moon.
man.
Our pioneer.
Would you believe they put a man on the green?
That's
Well,
good.
with that,
That's
let's
good.
talk about Shane Lowry. Okay,
Yeah,
a man who owes me $1,250.
I mean, let's.
Unpaid Apple Pay requests
Straight up.
didn't go through.
I heard he
mean,
had 11 Guinnesses that night.
Let's talk about the elephant in the room, if you will. Right, Shane Lowry, 4-stroke lead, I believe.
Three. It was three. It's 19 under.
Yeah,
Going into 16.
At it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, hits it into the water and lays up. You know what you're thinking? Okay, this is great. He's taking out an iron. Makes a lot of sense. Does just lays off on the swing, and it just goes straight into the water like it was.
Hosel.
Didn't even have
Yeah.
a chance. Yeah,
I mean,
Hosel.
by the way, I loved his argument to add get that 100 yards just off the tee box. We all knew it went out right off the championship box, but he was able to negotiate another 50 to 80 yards. And
Yeah, there's a
you know
great-
what? I do the same things.
The ball never lies, man.
Yeah.
There's a great clip of him and poor Smotherman, man, who was doing so good for 3 days, and they're kind of like pointing at
they're so-
spots, and he's going, okay, yeah, I mean, sure, man, like I'll get
Hey,
you
I
back.
believe you.
Yeah.
Hey, do we know when the last time a lead like that was blown? Like, when was the last event?
Well,
Last year.
3 is not that crazy, but
in 16, though.
put it this way,
Yeah.
on Kalshi, I mean, he was in the low to mid 90s as far as, favorability. Like, I think it was like 92 or 94% chance of winning. So, I mean, you could lay, a lot of money, $94 to win $1 or whatever, you're or 94 to win $6.
No, I mean,
you're way up
you know
there.
what hurt me is that I had on our formerly sponsored sports book, but now through a new guy in SoCal, I was locked in. I felt like I was going to win.
I thought you were going to win too.
We were texting about it, and then I was trapped.
Wait, and let's
I
talk
was
about
trapped.
let's talk about when you took him. You took him
Yeah.
Thursday night when he only shot like -1, or
Yeah,
something like
he was
that.
out of the mix.
So he was very far off the lead. It didn't seem possible, and we were talking earlier how impressive it is that these kind of guys that are favored, who are just great players, they really, when they get into Saturday and Sunday, they pin it, like
Turn it on.
It's not even
Yeah.
like he's making putts for these birdies. It's like he's just playing perfect golf.
Yeah.
And then getting birdie, 3 in a row, 4 in a row. You just don't see that.
He shot like a
from
63.
This center of the pack field guy, your
Yep.
journeyman guy. You're not seeing 4 birdies in a row. He had like a bunch of 3-packs.
He was on fire. I got him for plus
8 under
2,500
one day.
No, it was a top. I mean, I'll say this: it was heartbreaking. His whole family flew out. He had everyone there. I think he hasn't won since the British.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
tragic.
No, it's
'Cause,
tragic. I mean, I feel for the guy, but I'll tell you this:
He did blow up last
He had the
time.
blow up, and then he got to the bear trap, and then at the bear trap, don't know what he was thinking, and it just Sailor Moon to the right.
yeah.
And that's why you should play a hybrid.
That's something I would do in one of our games. It's like
Yeah.
I have the lead by 3 and I just freaking lose it in the water. I just think it's a huge difference from Riviera, where there was no water. I was talking to Kevin about this earlier. Like, Bridgman couldn't have lost because there's no water. The worst he was going to do was a bogey. But Shane Lowry with water on 16, 17, and 18, like, there's just too many chances for doubles to have a 3-shot lead be that guaranteed.
The crazy part, too, is on 18, his chip from the trap nearly went in.
He had to make it, though.
And then it went way past, but...
right, he gave it a chance.
Yeah,
there was still like a
one.
6% chance that you could have taken before he hit that sand shot. Like, I was thinking about it. I'm like, this is crazy, putting that much down.
Did you check
on
that cash out option as the day was going on?
It's a 3% shot, but yeah.
So it's that type of event, you really don't have a cash out opportunity. There's no reading that he's going to go double. You're just thinking, you're in shock when he doubles the first one, and then you're thinking, okay, he still has the lead. I mean, the cash out price went down so much. Why would I get out? Maybe he'll par out, and then he doubles again, and it's like, oh my god, and it's all gone. Like,
that was tragic. I mean, that's the problem with sports
so
books is that you're locked in unless you're in a state that's legal. You could have cashed out if I was in Arizona.
Oh, yours wasn't right.
Yeah.
Well, but I'm saying even if it was on Kalshi where you could cash out, I don't know if there was an opportunity to.
Oh, I agree.
Because of how fast that happened.
It was before the double, before the first double.
Yeah.
If you cashed out there, then
but
like
he
you're
never
making
paid well enough for basically the whole tournament that it was worth just staying in for the win to get that payment, because or else it's like you're really not getting enough. What are you going to make? Like 5%, 10%.
I was getting 25 times, and it probably after that 3-stroke lead could have gotten out for 2,000. 20 times.
You'd be surprised because he's so favored. They're kind of just like the payouts are really good on guys that are going from 2% chance, but you're catching him at like a 22% chance at best. On Thursday night, you did catch at the best time.
I'm kind of done talking about it. I think we buried the hatchet on Shane Lowry, and we wish him the best of luck. And
I just want to add that
hopefully his next double is at In-N-Out.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, now that the California swing, the West Coast swing is done, he won't see an In-N-Out for months.
That's true. He really won't.
Unless he's in Texas.
He really won't.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah, I got out barely alive out of last week. I for some reason I went into the week with an anti-Echeverria strategy, and then that's who ended up winning. So I was kind of taking everyone around him. As a guy would creep up to the, start to maybe make a run to the lead, I would take him. And I would just anyone but Echeverria, because that was kind of my edge.
Yeah.
So that's how I think you got to approach some of these tournaments, is like you see a guy taking up a chunk of the favorability, and you just go, I don't think he's going to win. So you can either say no on him, it's not going to pay that well because it's not Scotty, or for some reason Akshay, the no paid so well. I guess he was, he's a big name.
Yeah.
But when Echeverria won, it cleaned me out pretty good. But I'm still alive.
What was that guy's odds, Echeverria? I mean, pre-tournament.
He must have been plus 5,000.
He was 2%. I mean, you could have made 70x,
50x plus 5,000.
Yeah, if you grabbed him early, So I liked Smotherman a lot. He'd won like 3 or 4 times on the Korn Ferry Tour in a similar fashion too, where he had a 36-hole lead and closed it out 3 out of 4 times on the Korn Ferry Tour. So I personally bought into Smotherman. He just started, bogeyed a little bit on Sunday. I think maybe playing with Shane Lowry wasn't the best for him. Well, unfortunately, he eagled his 18th hole on Saturday. That bumped him up into the final group.
Yeah.
And then guess who ends up winning? Someone not in the final group. I think it may have been better for Smotherman to just birdie that hole.
Yeah. Props on that?
Sit back, let Echeverria play with, but obviously it's all hindsight, but that's what played out.
I mean, looking, by the way, this week, the reason I took Shane Lowry last week, I think he had tied for 4th, tied for 5th at the Cognizant last year, the Palm Beaches. What's interesting is this week, tied for 7th last year, tied for 3rd.
Oh, yeah.
He could have another run.
He said in his interview, he's like, I have no choice but to just kind of move forward because now we have the Arnold Palmer. So he's going to have to tee it up. And I don't know. That's scar tissue, man.
Let's move to Bay Hill. One of the signature events on the PGA Tour, the Arnold Palmer. I mean, a beautiful event. Last year, Russell Henley. I just want to say I've called it not on this podcast, but in our one and done league. Set me up for a
Oh,
run.
you got this one last year?
Yeah, called it straight, Russell Henley.
Okay.
Don't think he's going to repeat, but I have him top 10. I think this week is Tommy Fleetwood. Tommy Fleetwood looks on.
That's your pick?
It's my pick, and then Nikolai Højgaard as the top 5. But yeah, I mean, we'll see, but trying to diversify the investments a little bit. But
yeah. All right, let's go to Parbeh. Who are your picks, man?
So last week I really liked Højgaard as well, Nikolai. So I was tempted to take him again, but I'm going to go against what I would usually do in this situation. I like Rory to win this. I don't usually bet with Rory, I'm not going to lie. But he's got, 6 top 5 finishes out of 9 starts here? I feel like he's kind of due. It's a tournament that I think favors his style. I mean, he's good off the tee, but this is really an approach game type tournament. I was looking at like some stats, like strokes gained from approaches is 2.7x more valuable than driving and putting even. So
great point.
Yeah, and
say that one again. That's really important.
So strokes gained putting is 2.7 times more impactful here when it comes from approaches versus putting and driving. So like the approach shots are really what matter.
Strokes gained approach.
Strokes gained from approaches are 2.7x times more valuable than strokes gained from driving.
He's +6.9 on the season on approach.
4.2x more valuable than strokes gained putting.
Yeah,
so
it's like 0.39 on the season.
Let's just clear that up.
Man, then I love my pick.
Approach means more than anything else.
2.7x times driving, 4.2 times putting. So approach game is like everything here. And the average approach shot is close to 200 yards. So you can't just be kind of some of those like guys that are like in the 150 range where they're comfortable. You need some power with it too.
His win probability this week is 8%, top 10, 41%. I mean, by the way, he looked great recently.
Six top 5s in this event, right? So it's like he's been there, he's played it well, and I think he's been knocking on the door, man. So
I mean, last year he won the Pebble Beach Pro-Am a few weeks before this, and then hasn't won anything this year, right? Or
no,
didn't he?
So he is a Florida
guy. He
guy
tied for second at the Genesis,
right? And he's a Florida.
By the way, he's a heavy favorite. He's number 2.
And I think he's used to that Bermuda, right? He's a Florida guy, right?
Lives in Jupiter.
Yeah,
I like it.
So this tournament, though, what's funny is my only memory, like one of the biggest memories for me is I think it was 2019 or 2020. Bryson clearing this like huge water thing and like this huge celebration, and he does like this. It's like a 400-yard drive or something. It's this lake. It's like landing on Mars. Like the lake.
It's number 6. It's 555 yards.
Oh yeah, it's a big sea,
but it's a big
of water.
And he almost drove the green.
But he made this clearance that no one. It's almost like
John Daly tried it years ago and went 5 in the water.
Oh, that was the hole he did that on.
Yeah, that was it. That was
Tin Cup.
It's like Tin Cup, man. Yeah,
he didn't give up. Yeah,
Tin Cup conspiracy theory.
That was almost me on 10 at Strawberry.
Yeah, it was.
My third try made it.
Yeah, it was. No, but to your point, it's a big C.
Yeah.
If you hit it 400, you could make the green, but most guys dump out where there's a little more length.
Right.
And by the way, I mean, it's kind of like if you play in PGA West, the Arnold Palmer Private number 10. Back 9, you tee off on a big C.
Yeah.
Are you trying to get that on the cam?
Yeah, Kevin Hammond used to have an approach like that at Costa Mesa on Lagos on the par 5. Is it 10?
Well, yeah, but at least that
through
one
the palm trees. Yeah, there's no water, but I remember you wanted to do it in a tournament. It was a little bit off the beaten path.
I did it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
I still do it. But at least there's not water there.
No.
This is just a ocean.
Of course,
of water.
I remember the shot well. Was it also at the Arnold Palmer where Bubba did his driver off the deck, the pink driver?
I think so. Yeah,
that was a pretty epic shot as well.
Maybe. But so my point is though that I always think because of that kind of clip or that viral moment, I always think, oh, Bryson hits it far. And then I recently saw a stat that he actually doesn't hit it that far compared to other guys. Like he just, talks about it a lot. But I, and then it's so interesting when you come in with that stat that the approach actually means more. And then when Andrew tells me Kitayama won this tournament in the last 3-4 years.
Really?
I'm going, okay, that guy's not long. So actually this course is not a long ball It's not the long ball paradise winner. Like that's what I was thinking when I think of this tournament. I go, oh, Bryson DeChambeau, got to go for the long ball.
No.
So it's really not someone like that. Also, the winning scores, Kitayama won at -9. The winners have won at -11. This is not your everyday. No,
it's a very tactical course.
Yeah.
Like the Palmer at PGA West has water on every hole, lining one side or the other.
And it's tactical in a much different way than what we've seen this year. Like the Genesis was tactical because there's trees everywhere.
Right.
There's not that many trees. There's a few, there's palm trees, but then there's water.
Well, like
the
Turtle
bear
Bay
trap.
was Palmer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
So like that course tested us in very specific ways off the tee. It was like you have to be accurate. You can't bomb and gouge.
Yeah.
There is no sense of just Detroit golf like the Rocket Mortgage where you just freaking hit it and you're good.
Spray and pray it.
There's water everywhere. Arnold Palmer designs it so you can either be risky and take that hard shot, or you can play conservative, but then on that second shot you have to be aggressive because neither the tee shot or the approach shot is easy.
You're never getting out of
There's
the
water.
woods.
There's water features on half the holes.
Yeah, think
of
number
course, it's
7.
Florida at Bay Hill.
It's Florida, man.
To me,
I'd
it's like
expect
number
that.
7 at the
I'll
Palmer
show you right now.
course, Turtle Bay. You hit your tee shot. There's like trouble. There's water left, trouble right, and then your approach shot. It's like an island green.
Yeah.
Do you remember that before the par 3?
Yeah, no, we made sure
that
to
was
film
crazy.
it.
And it was just like every hole is like that. And there was no hole on that course at Turtle Bay that I was like, okay, we're chilling.
Well, that's the reason I won. I started to get a little tactical. Started to
you just
play
cut
things
through.
a little bit conservative, like on that par 3 over the water.
You
I was
played it
playing
left. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like you saw Arnie's architecture plans here.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm the king of Turtle
here's
Bay.
the
Like,
bowl.
it's a course I know.
over
but,
here.
Yeah,
Go
we
taking
haven't
it
talked
back.
about that yet, but that
was
a
so
good
funny
trip.
too because you'd see a hole and I'd be like, how do you remember that? I'm like, because I played it twice.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh no, the safe area is to the left. I'm like, how do you remember that this course? He just dreams about Turtle Bay all day, all night, and then when he gets there, he just executes.
Yeah, I mean, look, like we had Matt Fairfax's Bachelor, that tournament there, which I won handedly. But no, that course is just magical. You finish on the water on 17
So sick.
with the 50 sand trap approach. Yeah. But no, then 18 is you have to cross the water in 2 different points.
Yep.
No, but I just remembered it really well, and I mean, it's one of the best vacation spots on a
How about
water.
that putting
No
competition?
question.
I was watching that live on Instagram.
How fun was that?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fun.
It's good. We
That,
have that posted.
recording is posted too. Yeah, if you guys want to check out the 18 hole
Miller held that
putting
strong,
challenge.
guys. What happened there, Andrew?
He's the best putter on tour, man.
I mean, I like to pride myself in it.
Wow.
I will never
Wow.
claim I'm the best putter. I'm the best ball striker for sure. But
I would think that, yeah.
yeah, but putting I'm still learning.
I'm the best.
That's
sand,
a humble statement,
I'm the
man.
best sand player.
Yeah, best sand player.
I just like
We
that's
go
a
in the
hum-
bunker like twice around.
That's a humble statement from a scratch golfer, man. I tell you
Yeah,
that.
No, but look, that was a great little putting match. I'm glad we were able to go live. We made the most of it that day. We got rained out.
we
but
made the most out of that day
Yeah.
for sure.
we actually got a home run, rule of 12. You want to tell us about that? Little plug?
Oh man, yeah, that rule of 12 video is hitting hard, and I think it's just a huge lesson for anyone who's having trouble around the greens. It just simplifies things. It sounds complicated at first, but like at the end of the day, you're just really taking the confusion out of it and giving yourself an answer where you can be confident. And it's
I mean, Andrew,
huge.
you should have seen the other day with your brother, Strawberry. I think we were like 100 out. Remember the hole you went in the water?
He took the rule of 12 really literally from like 110 out. And he's like,
110.
I'm just going to kind of roll it up there.
Wow.
And it goes right next
I'm
to the
going to roll a
fence.
7
No.
iron. So I'm just going to hit this about a 4th swing.
yeah.
Rolled it up, just kind of like bounced up. And
He
literally
divided it by 5. and then
No
he goes-
way.
No,
swear.
by the way, I 2-putted par. Like, about easy from
Wow.
within 12.
Wow.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's funny.
it teaches you, though, that like whenever you want to take a 60 degree, which is great,
You should
there's
ask
a lot of
yourself.
room for error. Like, as good as you're hitting that club, if there's any issue with the grain, especially uphill, any
Yep.
grain issues,
Yep.
put away the 56, put away the 60, get yourself a pitching wedge or a 9, and just putt it.
And use the math to determine where to land it.
But
And
I
it's
think
that
that's hard
simple.
for people to accept. It's hard for me, at least, to accept that a lie is dog shit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, no, I mean, I can get it out of that. But then to actually have, like, where is the line to be like, No, don't go 60 because really the lie is not, as good. And what's funny is a good lie doesn't necessarily mean like hard packed perfect fairway. Sometimes it's up and rough, and that's perfect for a 60.
Perfect,
Yeah.
Sometimes when it's on a hard concrete, hard grass, maybe you're going to miss it. You got to be perfect.
I think you want to think
so.
whenever especially because I'll say this, grass and fluff and rough can be a little different, but whenever you're on a serious lie, either downhill, uphill, you need to be rethinking how you hit the shot. And I think sometimes, like especially an uphill lie, higher iron, easier swing, pop it out, roll it, and then like downhill, like that's where I'm all about hybrid warfare. Like because the hosel or the back of the iron will grab and it will turn it and you'll hook it.
It's funny because the math would say that an uphill lie would increase your loft, so you would actually need from a mathematical perspective, you need a lower iron, and the opposite, you need a downhill lie, you'd actually get more
decrease loft.
Yeah,
there's so many. We can make so many more videos on short game.
What actually works?
No, but what works, and I'll tell you this:
you,
like we're gonna bring a club out right here, right now. This is a new 29 degree. We're gonna bring it out.
Yeah, who the hell has a 29 degree?
Yeah, you know what?
75-year-olds.
Hybrid theory, Lincoln Park. But no, this is a club that almost hit a hole in one on its second round. But yeah,
you almost got to show the.
It's not just for the senior
show
citizens,
how much
guys.
Angle here. Maybe look at it this way. You can kind of see how much this thing.
Yeah.
How much. How much loft this thing actually has. It's like, am I looking at like, one of those putter chipper things?
No, so I got this, by the way, just for those of you. I'm sick of like sometimes my 8-iron is hooking too much, and I'm pulling it, and by the way, bad lie. Hosel grips, turns over, sends it out of bounds, which, by the way, is how I lost at a Jurassic.
Yeah.
I got this 29 degree. It hits 150 yards to 160, and I barely tap it. Freddie Couples at the Masters 2 years ago taught us all that he doesn't have a iron above a 7. And look, I still have a 5-iron 6 in my bag.
How old is Freddie Couples now?
It doesn't matter. I'm prepared to play till I'm 80 as well. Okay.
Right.
What iron is like 29 degrees?
Like a 6?
No,
good
it's
question.
higher than that.
Well, because of 45, 44 degrees in 9-iron, and it goes down about 4 degrees each one. But let's see what
it's probably. No, you're probably right. It is probably a 6.
It says a 7 on the club. It's Titleist GT1.
What's the degree? 35?
29. Yeah, no, you're probably right. It's probably right around a 6.
6 or 7.
It's a
I hate to say
6-iron.
it.
It's a modern 29
That's why they
degree.
have me here, man.
But I'll tell you this, that club, you could barely swing. 70 mile an hour swing, and it can go 150.
Average
with
age of a
loft.
7 would
With
own
loft.
it.
It's not just going to go low. It's
And
going to...
serious forgiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, look, scores speak for themselves.
Yep.
So, and
You're
we can
breaking
look up
90
here-
consistently.
Look up here right now from
Let me take a look at that. What do we have here?
Strawberry Farms the other day. Nice 85.
Is that a 9-9? Guess who's
I think
back?
that's...
Okay, why don't I just
Kevin Hammond?
I'll just overlay his GHIN
Let me hold
number
on to this for a second,
for
actually.
the world to. You
Yeah.
can just look at his scores.
Here, you can take a look. Andrew, if you want to
He
take
is
a look.
having a good week, and I'll
Having
give
a good
it.
week.
I'll give
Thank
it to
you.
him.
Thank you.
I'll give it to him. He's having a great week, But so. If you guys haven't checked out our YouTube channel, I would check it out. There's a great video coming, the Jurassic Cup. I mean, this is probably one of the most fun videos we've ever made.
I think so. With our native Hawaiian filmer.
Yeah, we hired a filmer.
I'm gonna hold off to this for 1 second.
In Hawaii,
important.
Kalamani. She was great,
coming up.
and just played where Jurassic Park was filmed, basically down the street from where Jurassic Park was filmed. That's why we called it the Jurassic Cup. And then the drama was just totally unscripted. You couldn't write this thing better, and it just came down to the wire. It went to a playoff. I mean, I'm just having so much fun editing it.
I bet.
It's just so pretty. So everyone who's listening or watching, be on the lookout on our YouTube channel, Golf in the Cosmos YouTube. The Jurassic Cup is coming.
When are we coming?
Get ready. I can't exactly say, but
yeah, our editing staff, which is homegrown, Kevin's daughter Charlotte is learning how to edit. 2 years old. No, I'm just joking, but
Kevin, we have a question here. We don't want to let lose sight of that scorecard right now because I think you have maybe 5 weeks left for your handicap bet.
I do have a hand.
Oh man!
Yeah, no,
blew out the mics on that.
Whoa.
What's the bet, Narb?
So there's been a lot of contention from Kevin. He originally thought this is going to be through May 31st, 2026. But the records show that by May 1st, 2026, the receipts are there. It's going to be sent in the group chat later tonight, and it's got to get to a 4.9 or less handicap.
Yep. Yeah. Listen. If I'm sorry if I'm the first person that's, tried to get better at something in life, and so, I believe, I believe in the cosmos. I believe in improvement, opportunity. It's kind of, I think we joked in the past that if someone told me that, for the next 30 years, you're just going to be a 9 handicap, I'd probably, go,
don't. Yeah,
guys like throw the clubs off the
throw the clubs off a cliff.
Yeah, throw the clubs off a cliff. Be like, it's not really, or no. What the joke was, so if someone told you were going to shoot 90, 95 every single time you teed up, you're like, no man, I'm playing Rancho though this weekend. It's like, that's cool, man. 95. Just write it down now. You're going to shoot 95. Guarantee you. Don't worry about it. So. That I'm kind of I'm trying to think the opposite way.
I mean, you're striving for something great. It's an admirable goal.
I think we all are.
I really think you need to play Mesa Linda like 4 times a week.
Right? That was part of the stipulations of the bet.
To get to a 5, I know I have one of my best buddies is a 4.9.
Mr. Connors, right?
Yeah. K-Con is 4 to 5.
Sometimes fills this seat.
Yeah, he does, and I think he's usually lower than a 4.9. But
put
some respect on his name.
He's about 4 to 5.
He's some respect on his name.
On quarantine.
Yeah. He is a 4.5, right?
Yes, okay. And he's been there for a while, and I play with him and I see what scores he shoots. So it's like it's not that I get how to get there. You guys act like it's like shooting the moon or something.
No, I think it's just a key point.
You just don't shoot super high, and then you just keep shooting consistently. So
it's not that hard to go from like a double digit, like a 20 to a 10. But then from a 10 to 5, it gets kind of like an exponential curve up, and then from a 5 to a scratch is that.
No, listen,
it's like earthquakes. It's a logarithmic curve.
The slope is increasing.
I agree. It's you don't see it every day, but I really think if you are thinking right and you believe, and you do a couple other things right in your life, that the handicap can follow.
Let me just ask you point blank.
That's what I'm trying to prove.
No,
I'm trying to prove.
Hey, I get it.
Prove it to the people. Prove it to myself. And if it happens, it happens. If May 1st hits and it's not there, we'll know within about 15 days.
I was going to say, we're going to know quick, but let me ask you this. What's your best score this year?
69.
Really?
In the last 12 months, yeah. Yeah,
okay,
so I mean, it's
there.
He saw it. He was freaking there. So, yeah, so
there's a witness.
Yeah, no, I think Kevin can do it because
how many scores does it take to?
It just takes
many.
20.
It's just K-Con's history. You just follow that, and you're a 5.9.
I know, but
4.9.
He shot a 68 with me the other day.
You just need to shoot in the 70s at a course like Costa Mesa.
Yeah.
6 times out of your last 20 rounds.
So 6 times. We did 670s.
In writing, we had a stipulation that said the Costa Mesa rounds can't make up more than 50% of your 365 day total.
I don't really play there 50%
it doesn't
of the time
matter.
anyway. So.
I think Miller's point about playing Mesa Linda makes sense. However,
that's not my approach, man.
It doesn't actually help because the course rating will correct. For whatever you're doing.
Like, so you guys say that as if the course rating's off. I just grew up playing it, so I know the course so well. Like, that's actually what's happening, by the way. Miller plays it, he shoots 85. It's not 84. It's not an easier course. It's just, I know that course really well. So, yes, of course it helps someone to play on their home course. And that's why some of these guys who live in Florida shoot better in Florida. So
we're happy for you, man. I support you, aspiring to do better.
I'm just nervous about the amount of money at risk here.
I just think...
I was going to say, you don't have to bet $2,000 every time you want to do better in something. I mean,
the 7 wood in the bag right there was paid for by a bet by this man.
Look, Kev, even though I'm betting with you, I support you, man. I know there's a lot of mall cops out there that think they're the Terminator. So look, you can aspire to be whatever you want, man. I support it.
I love it. Live the
dream. I fully invite the pressure and the action. I think that's what life's all about, man. So
I agree.
This Sunday, the time changes. We go back to standard time.
We are back, baby.
meaning golf can happen after 3 p.m.
Pars
Pars
after dark.
No, literally, that's such a good point.
But we haven't been able to golf any. When Kevin and I played 9 holes after 1 p.m., we barely get 9 holes in. So, once we get that extra hour, plus the days get longer, we're going to get to play more golf.
On our way to the solstice.
And I'm playing a tournament on Sunday, the day after the time changes.
Where at?
In Taquit's Creek.
Palm Desert.
In Palm
Oh, because
Desert.
it changes Saturday
Yeah.
It's by the
night.
freeway,
Changes
right?
Saturday night.
That's
I'm gonna
so
drive
beautiful.
out there Sunday morning, probably like
Beautiful.
leave at 5 a.m. Get there for my tee time at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, and I'm excited to start the season on that day.
God, that's so smart.
Keys Creek is
Love
kind of
that. I love that. This guy's so partial about the desert.
I don't know. I'm
'cause
so
he has-
biased.
Partial? What does that mean?
No, he's biased. He just thinks
Against
any
it?
place that it's not on his little list of this is like where my my
No,
entry
so
points are.
I'm-
Then he thinks they're all shit.
I just want to say I love the Marriott course at Desert Springs,
Yeah.
both the Palm and the Valley. Palm's better. To Keys Creek though, just seems a little
I've
far.
never played it.
you couldn't pay this guy to go out to a place that he's, that he's
first
never
of all,
heard of out there.
I would play Celebrity Course at Indian Wells, Player Course, to Keys Creek, any of the PGA West, Stadium, Nicholas,
Yep.
Mountain.
Bighorn.
But I mean, if I'm blessed, I'm out on Bighorn, but not recently. But to Keys Creek, it kind of sounds like that other one by the freeway.
Listen, man,
The Morocco course.
Shadow.
this guy's so
Cathedral
biased.
City,
He's so biased. He doesn't have.
Well, it's a USAM Tour event, and it's $200 to play the tournament, but I think around there is like 160, 170. So
Yeah, Cimarron, which is a sand land, like Mad Max, has got a 4.3 rating on Google Maps, and Tequis has got a 4.1.
Well, how about
yeah, I'm not
Saboba?
saying it's good. I'm saying I get to compete.
It's competition.
That's fair.
The point is,
And I'm starting my season.
yes,
So, like,
on
my-
daylight savings.
Look
Yes.
up Saboba.
With extra
inaugural-
hour of
yes,
sun.
the inaugural
We
day.
played
Look,
there.
I wish you the best. I hope you win, and I'll be at the tournament, the tennis tournament during that time. So
Cool.
Indian Wells.
Indian Wells represent.
So you're going to be out there. Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there. I usually hold court, just hang out.
The desert courses are tough because casinos are so close, man.
Yeah.
Remember Saboba was a tough time.
Saboba's a beautiful
Play
course.
around and head to the blackjack tables less
I mean,
than 1,000 feet away.
Where did we play recently for what was it? Jackson's wedding?
Legends.
In
Journeys.
Journeys, sorry.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
Pachanga.
a masterpiece in the landscape.
It's a great course. Yeah. That clip actually blew up like randomly where we're talking about Temecula golf. There's so many
Yeah.
people on like TikTok that live in Temecula, I guess. That
There's a lot of people in
they
Riverside.
like loved it.
and-
We were talking about their golf and they were
No,
like
it's so
they kept
good.
making inside jokes in the comments like yeah, no, it's really bad. It sucks. Like keep it DL. I'm like everyone's winking. I'm
Don't
like
spread
this
the
is
word.
so
Yeah,
funny.
gatekeeping,
Like,
man.
I didn't realize like how much they love their golf out there.
Goose Creek is a course
Dude, I've
that's
heard of that.
we should go out and play it. I've heard it's really nice.
Is it private?
Sahith Tagala said that it's one of his top courses in California.
No, he did.
Yeah.
Is it private though?
No.
Oh,
Anyone can play Goose Creek. It's in
No, I've heard that
Riverside.
from like 5 different people.
Yeah.
They were telling me that's a fantastic course and we should get out. It's in the mountains, I believe, or
It's down towards Temecula, but it's kind of in the middle of Riverside and Temecula.
Throwback to Oak Quarry.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's out
Quarry.
there too.
So it's the other way a little bit, but yeah, I mean it's
Riverside County.
Yeah.
It's a big county.
by the way, as we're
giant.
talking, Gil sends out a meme. TGL in quotes. We need more excitement. Software engineer changes code to make hole-in-ones more likely. Software engineer replies back, done. TGL, excellent.
2 and 3 weeks. I mean, yeah, it's so funny. I love the live. We're getting live tweets right now.
I mean, we would have it on the TV or we'd have it on the computers.
Yeah. No, I
Can we
mean,
run a simulation on Golden Tee versus TGL? I mean, how many shots it takes to get a hole in one? I bet you Golden Tee's harder.
well, no, that's what I think of. That's basically the what I'm comparing in my head when I think of whoever's making that system that they're in. It's like, oh, this is not that far off of Golden Tee when you're in the bar and you get a hole in one.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone buys drinks.
Have you ever got one at
in Golden Tee? I probably haven't spent enough on it to get it, but
Kevin Connors? You should ask him.
Oh, I bet he's got one.
KCON probably has gotten one. Yeah.
All right, let's get to our picks. I mean,
Yeah,
come
let's
on.
move to picks. No, so
Sorry, man. Episode 20. We're just
we're just
enjoying
letting it
ourselves
ride.
Just
a little
haven't,
bit.
we've made it here. How long have we been going? Since October 31st?
November
1st?
Yeah, no, October 31st. Right. I think it got released early November. Yeah. I think the Instagram got made on like November 6th and stuff. So we're just little babies here.
124 days. So
we got Fleetwood, McIlroy. Anybody?
That's how many more? We have so many more to go to get to a year, but
it's amazing what you can do in 100 days.
No, it's fantastic.
When you're having fun,
So many different content streams. I mean, we got betting, we got golf advice, golf theory, golf tech,
labs.
Yeah. Home sim. Who would have thought?
Yeah, it's amazing the amount of people that
American dream
that have purchased the exact same products that Miller has in the sim that we're actually sitting in the sim right now in the bay.
Yeah, this is actually our studio, but
yeah, it's the studio and the bay, and that's the beauty of the kind of curtain, that pulls across. Yeah. It's multi-use. It's also a gym. So
in a car garage.
But
carport.
But
car garage.
But if you're interested in picking up some of those items, you can go to golfinthecosmos.com. On the left side, you'll see Budget Sim, and that's where you have the links to all those products. And it tried and tested.
Let's move to the Artie. We need to focus on the tournament. So
let me go through my picks.
Yeah,
then.
take it away. I got them on the site now, live on the site.
All right,
so the picks are live.
Yeah, their picks are live. Sick. So my pick is Chris Gotterup. He has won a lot.
Two times this year.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of kind of recent activity. The move to Florida has been, like I said, last week was my first losing week on Kalshi in like a month. So I think I'm having trouble adjusting to Florida, that they're playing on like a new kind of planet, if you will. Right, it's kind of a new everything. The humidity is different. We were talking about that, but I still think that he might have all the aspects of the game that it might take to kind of get hot.
He's a hot golfer. It's not even close.
Yeah. So can he take? And it's also, I really like those names that aren't the dinner table household names. Unless you've really been paying attention, you don't really know who Gotterup is. Let's be honest.
He's riding that blue chew because he got her up.
Right. And then for top 5, I have Scheffler, and that barely pays anything, but that's just to kind of keep my balance up, because my Bridgman call top 5 paid so well that I'm like either in the lead or in second place.
Where's Kevin Connors, the accountant?
K-Con will check the numbers on that, but we'll have it updated. We do need to get that on the website, like our picks for the annual, for the season picks.
I think I'm still leading, by the way.
I think I got close with that Bridgman call. That was like a 17.
Didn't you have Koepka top 10 too?
Last week?
I may have.
I think he did, and I did as well. And
so that paid out too.
I can pull it up
Those don't pay as well, but
but they're still going to pay something.
Yeah. Oh, he got top 10?
He did, tied 9th.
Dude, I took. Okay, I'll be honest. After round 1, I took him to make the cut.
Oh,
but it's so dumb, of me to do that.
Because you lost that earlier this season, you're now a believer. Koepka's back, by the way. He's fantastic, and he looked great
figured out his putting
week.
this week. I think when I was watching the broadcast, he moved the ball back in his stance and added some forward shaft lane.
Said, yeah.
And that's just helping him make putts.
Okay, so let me add something on Kalshi betting tips here. Okay. Betting on to make the cut or to not make the cut. Don't place those bets on Thursday or Friday morning. Wait till there's about 30 minutes left until the tournament's over on Friday, because then you'll see if it says tied for 65th at +1, cuts at +1 on the app. That's what the public's looking at. Most people aren't actually watching. There's about 10, 12 players left. Guess what the 18th hole is? A par 5. So they bogey 16 or 17, brings the tied 65 and cuts 65 and ties make the cut.
Right.
And then one birdie, that changes that number, and now +1 doesn't make the cut. So that was like the lock of the week was Thorn Bjornsson. Had a bunch of money on him on yes to make the cut. And that's the people you want to look for at the top of the list on to make the cut. And you see yes with a bunch of, they're basically at the top of the list because there's the most volume or liquidity on that player. And then if you see them, he already finished. He finished his round like 2 hours before. He's sitting at +1. He's not moving. But guess what's moving? The cut line.
Yeah.
So I saw that tied for 65. I go, there's no way that can stay there with 8 players left. Guess what happens if people triple bogey? It still stays tied for 65. But guess what happens if one person birdies? So I'm betting basically on 8 guys for just one of them to birdie 18. That was like almost like printing money.
So walk us through it. You're on Kalshi because we're going to document this thing. It's really important. The open market.
Yeah. So let me rephrase.
So hold up. Thorbjornsen is on the tee. On 18.
He's done.
He's done.
At +1 on the cut
is
line.
at
+1.
Okay.
Yeah, and you know the cut's going to move because it's on the leaderboard. It's showing tied for 65 as +1, but there's about 10, 12 guys still on the course, and they're going to play the 18th hole, and one of them's going to birdie, and that's what blows it up, brings it up to even. The cut line moved to even last week, and then all the guys at +1 consequently missed the cut, and then that bet pays out. And a lot of those guys were waiting in the locker room. They didn't get their flights home yet because they're going, oh, well, I'm on the line, like maybe not. But ultimately, it played out where even makes it. And then to Andrew's point, that because of the ties make it, when it moves to something like even, that's great for a lot of the guys because less guys are in the tournament all of a sudden.
The purse gets divided by 65 people rather than 70.
Right, because of the plus ties. Sometimes that could be even way bigger.
Kev, what was the payout on that?
That was like 500 to make 630.
So, okay, like a +120.
Not even minus 150.
Worse than that, but
like that.
500 to win $130.
Oh,
but it was a lock.
It was a lock. It's like buying like a bond.
But you couldn't even take. Yeah, you couldn't
1 year investment grade corporate bond.
You couldn't even take the other people
in 30 minutes.
The reason it existed on Kalshi because of the market. A lot of guys who were +1 just had no liquidity. But Thorbjornsen had a bunch of people that took yes that were holding on. They didn't get out. And I just go,
it's like a quick short.
I just go, I'll take it, man. I'll take your cash.
Exactly.
Then if you want to hold, it's like, do you really? And those are the people that just aren't paying attention. Let's be honest. They're not seeing at exactly 2:00 on Friday that there's 12 guys left to get with 3 holes to go, and it's at T65 at +1. It's like that. You're telling me that leaderboard's going to stay exactly the same?
No,
Not one guy's going to birdie, and I love it because if someone does bad, you don't get hurt, but if one guy birdies, you win. Yeah, because that doesn't change.
And on a par 5 on
18,
18, you know it's going to happen.
At least one of them will.
Yeah.
It ended up ending at like T68. It ended up +1 ended up being like 68th or 69th. So like 3 or 4 guys birdie.
The thing is,
crazy.
The thing is, this week it might not play out the same because it ends par 5, par 3, par 4.
Okay, that's a good point. So what is it? 5, 3, 4?
Yep. So 17 is essentially a copy of the Cognizant, where it's water on the right, green is diagonal, and it's like a hard par 3. 18 is like this kind of layup shot where guys might hit 3-wood because there's some water there. It's like the 18th last week with the par 5, but it's just a par 4. And then the 16th hole is no water except by the green, so it's like you go for it on your second shot. But it will play out differently on the cut line because once they pass 16, there is no guaranteed birdie with a par 5.
What's interesting, so this cut line will actually move maybe 30 minutes before the other one because that par 5 will bring the cut line up artificially. So artificially it'll be up, especially if you see T65 and a bunch of guys. That's what the recipe for this bet is. There's a shit ton of guys at T65.
Fat in the pack.
A lot of fat in the pack at T65, and you go, okay. And then it's inflated. So this is one where you could take this guy's going to get in, actually. You go, there's 6 guys left.
Kind of go the opposite.
One of them bogey 17 or 18. Boom, brings in all the +1s.
Par 3 with water, man, that can get dicey.
It's a little bit harder because you're trying to take the other way. The reason this was easy is because Thorbjornsen was a big name. A lot of people took yes, make the cut. So you're kind of looking for the opposite potentially with this ending.
It's a signature event, right? We're going to have a limited.
Yeah. But where I see a lot of value is if you see a player 2 strokes away So you see the cut line artificially inflated, and then you have a guy that's, Blades Brown or whatever, 2 strokes away, that's paying like 93x. He gets 1 birdie and then 1 guy out of the 10 bogeys. Then that gets your guy in to pay out a huge payout on the yes. So I would say take someone that's even one more back, and you're kind of just betting on him birdieing.
Yeah. Do you think though, because we got 72 players, that it's a little bit tighter this week?
I forget what the signature. Look up the signature cuts. Is it 50?
50 in FedEx from last season. Aon.
No, the cut's 50 in ties.
50 in ties.
Yeah, so it's just a different number. Instead of 65, you just use T50 as your.
Yeah, and they have the projected cut line on the PGA app, and you can just look at that, and it'll just be telling you what that top 50 in ties is, and you just look at that border, and it's a great way to bet mid-game, mid-tournament.
Remember, if there's not a ton of people that are T50, then that line will just stay the same all day.
Yeah.
So
you need like
a bunch of guys T50 to make that, for that kind of angle to open up. Okay, so I got Goddard up. And then I have Rory as a backup just to keep my balance up. I mean, I think he'll be in the mix. It would be.
No, he will. He's been fantastic.
It'd be interesting if he wasn't. That's where it's getting at almost. Where it's interesting if he's not. And then in Hawaii, I took him when he was in last place. Man, that was like printing money also. Yeah,
it ends up top 20. You pick top 20 while he's in last place.
Literally, if Scheffler
for a 2-1,
if Scheffler shoots like a 69 or higher, it's like lay top 20, lay top 10, because you're getting good value.
Yeah,
anytime he shoots a high number, he's gonna follow up with like 63. It's like you could almost lock that.
No, as long as Scheffler's within about 5 strokes by the 3rd day, take him at plus 1,000.
Well, that too. The comebacks on Sunday are just unbelievable. But I'm more saying when he does shoot a bad round, that's the you don't take Scheffler now. You take him right after a bad round, because you're not necessarily throwing money away.
God, he opens the tournament as the favorite, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Favorite to win plus 400. That's a joke.
Out of golf tournament,
I think it's one of the highest odds for him though this whole year.
We've seen 200s,
which is why I've picked him this week to win.
It's actually
because
finally.
I think the value is worth it this time.
Yes, that's a good point.
And it's a signature event, so less players, meaning there's less rando guy who's just going to shoot 65 each day. So that's my number one pick, because the odds are actually going to pay out something to win. Where in the past, we saw like a 1 plus 180 or something crazy.
It's ridiculous.
So that just didn't make any sense to bet him. But I think he has a good chance.
Have we even seen odds like that since Tiger?
No,
honestly, for a golf tournament. I mean, that is wild for a golf tournament.
Yeah, we've talked about it. He's the new Tiger.
Tiger 2000. This is the repeat.
Most top 10s in a row. He beat Tiger. There's a few stats. He's beating Tiger.
Listen to this, okay? Of the last 10 biggest tournaments, which is signature events and majors, Scotty Scheffler's, I think, won about 5 to 6 of them. He won, I think, the Heritage last year, or no, I'm trying to pull it up. I guess I'm getting ChatGPT's throwing the
He's
years
talking
off.
about 5 or 6,
just said
man.
10 and then said 6.
I'm
not following.
Of 10, he's won 5 to 6. But hold up,
What kind of AI answer is about 5 to 6, man? Give us a number here.
Guys, I think we get it. That's why he's so favored. Is that this actually keeps happening? And it's just hard to believe when it does keep happening. I think what the craziest thing that we've seen recently is he comes back from 10 back. On Sunday,
That's
and
wild.
It's like
That's
wait,
wild.
okay, so you still could win? It's like I thought this guy was out of it. He's teeing off 2 hours before the leader, and now he's in 3rd place, closing out in top 5. It's like who does that?
That's like wiping out on an F1 track, going 3 laps back, and then coming back and being like, what? He's back. He lapped like 20 people.
Doesn't happen in any other sport. I don't think.
I don't think so.
I don't know how you can run that fast.
Patriots down 28-3 at halftime.
So here it is. Last year he won Memorial, which is signature. He won the Open and the PGA. 2025, 2024, it's the Masters, the Palmer, the Heritage, Memorial, and the Travelers.
Yeah.
And so it's 50%. I mean, high level.
Yep.
But he won the Amex this year, right?
He won the
Yes.
Amex.
So I mean, let's talk about like recent.
Event, though.
No, I
You
know,
what I'm saying?
I know, but it's kind of
It's
just
not
like
like he's-
state of the game.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah.
playing well. He's still number one for a reason. There's no reason he doesn't have a chance to win any tournament he tees it up in. And that's pretty much why I'm picking him for this tournament, because the smaller field, he's just, I think the stats
So
say
are you picking him in the one and done?
I haven't decided my one and done yet, but Kevin told me
Late. I mean,
Kevin told me 2 weeks ago to not pick the same winner across, and I kind of get that.
It's a different game you're playing.
Yeah, it's just a different game because you lose the pick after you pick them. So, I'm not sure who I'll pick for that yet, but I'll just go through my top 5 and top 10. Top 5 is Matsuyama. I think you guys have been picking him. I know Miller's been picking him in the past, and
I
I
had him to win at Waste Management.
I got him as top 10 this week.
Yeah, you do. I saw that.
Yeah.
Good pick. I mean, he's hot. High hand.
yeah, I haven't picked him yet this year, and I'm giving him a chance. And then my top 10 is Keith Mitchell. My main reasoning there is that you look at his stats; he's good everywhere but putting. And on my Instagram, Try Thinking Deeper, I posted that he switched his putter 3 times in the last 3 rounds.
Yeah, head case.
And finally on Sunday, he putts well. And so I'm thinking he's going to come back with the same putter and start putting well on Florida greens.
Yeah, and you also said what goes around comes around, right? You say he's the nicest guy on tour?
I don't know.
Yeah, because
But-
we've met him.
But
I'm just joking.
I started following him on Instagram. He posted some videos of his swings, and he just looks solid. I'm just ready. I'm not going to pick him to win or top 5, but top 10 is doable.
I called him a top 10 the other week. He finished right outside of it. I mean, he's a great golfer. Just,
Yeah, that might be kind of a sleeper, but the odds reflect, that he actually is playing well.
Yeah, plus 540 for top 10, which is a pretty good odds for that, I think. Compared to you guys, it's
Right.
one of the better.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I really like KCON's top 10. Jake Knapp, plus 436.
That is good.
Plays really well.
Yeah, it's just a signature event, and I don't know if Knapp can compete against all of these good guys and make top 10.
Yeah.
But
He kind of rose last week and then kind of fell. And then the same at Pebble Beach.
it's what he does.
Day 2, he was high and then he fell.
Yeah, he gets hot like daily, and then it can drop.
He's just he's gaining his stamina. He's been
Right.
only on the PGA Tour for a year and a half now, so it takes a while, and I think he's starting to figure it out. So maybe it
I mean,
is
he's a
this week.
fantastic golfer. He's our hometown boy, but
Shout out Mesa Verde Golf
shout out
Club.
Mesa Verde Country Club, where we had the halftime show. Beautiful course, great greens.
Yeah, my top 10's Morikawa, who's also kind of one of our alma maters.
Yeah, go Bears.
Yep,
Go Bears.
Go Bears. Yeah.
Hey, that's right. 3 Bears, man.
Wow.
And he grew up playing Brookside at the Rose Bowl, which was my home course growing up, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
2 courses there, Ney and Coiner. It's a pretty awesome spot.
Beautiful spot by the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, it's Morikawa's home track, man.
Which is nearly a museum now.
Great courses.
Also, the UCLA football parking lot, unfortunately.
Well, not anymore.
I think they're trying to pull out of there and go to
Over to
SoFi.
SoFi now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God, man. I'm so sick of that
No,
course
it was
getting
a crash
trampled
for
on,
about
man.
3 months, but
Yeah, I got an email from Brookside saying that the course conditions have been so bad that they're taking real diligence to make it better. And I was like, shit, I haven't played there in over a year.
Is that
it must be.
an apology?
Yeah, it was an apology. It's we see the complaints, we're fixing it.
do you remember when we used to play that every weekend at Los Verdes?
Yeah.
Those were the courses on the tour. But
The ZPGA North at the time. Kevin had a famous stomp at the starter over there on the tee sheet when they told him that his tee time wasn't on there. He said, "No, I have a damn tee time." And then we got on the course. So another time that Kevin's hooked us up, man. He's always looking out for us.
I love it. Okay, so start to close us out here, but Parbeh, I have a question for you. Are we playing this weekend? And I'll film you $25 if you par, and I'll give you the opportunity on all 18 holes. If you get a par, you just pocket it. 25, 25, 25.
Do we get 100 on the par 3s and 25 on the other holes?
No, this kind of spreads out the risk a little bit, but it's not like the par 3s are, the ones you're parring anyway, so it's probably going to be the other ones.
Well, I mean, the way I look at it is 18 holes. If I par a third of them, that's 6. That's $150. So I got to do 6 pars to get me 150, where I can just get one on the par.
Well, you haven't got one yet.
Oh, you haven't got one
You
yet.
pick. I mean, I'll do either or, but you know,
I'll take 2 par 3s and the rest of 18.
2. Okay, but I
2 par 3s for 100. The rest of the hole is 25.
That's fine as long as I get to pick the par 3s. You'll play this weekend.
Yeah,
But I'll pick 2 par 3s for 100, the others for 25.
I take that for the mic.
Nice, man. I can't wait to play with you, man. I'm stoked.
put that $50 that you owe me on Xander from 3 weeks ago towards it too.
say,
Perhaps on that top
I do need to
5.
pay that. That was a good call. He like almost won that tournament.
Yeah, I know. He thought he would have made the cut.
I was fading him so hard. That was stupid of me.
Bring the gimbal, and we're going to break the par drought.
Yeah, so this is
That's
Canada.
right.
So
It's about damn time, man. We had a 2-footer that we missed that strawberry, man, out of the sand
Can't
trap. So come
Parbeh
on,
Par
man.
at all.
Can Parbeh Par
can.
expand
Once?
He sold enough of our money over the years.
And if you don't
that's
par
gonna
any
happen.
holes, you pay Kevin $100.
No.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I don't. Like I said, I'm not
Okay.
trying to put any. I want him to just show up to the tee time on time. So I can't.
We'll put it towards his cash out option on that handicap bet.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Dude,
$100 goes
I got
down.
so much time, you guys, for that one. You don't know how how much golf I could play, man. I could work on that. But that one will be really interesting because I studied the Arroyo Trabuco scorecard, and I'm picking the 220 par 3, and there's another one that's like 186. So those will be your 2 par 3s for 100. So no,
I got to borrow that
kidding.
7 wood.
Number 4 and
I might have to bring the 7 wood with me.
you might actually need that
probably hit
29
that
degree.
220.
Yeah.
Take it with.
When you said 2 par 3s, I'm like, oh yeah, I know the 2 already. Like perfect.
the water and the number 4.
Yeah, exactly. So, but no, I'm glad we got some good TV for the people to watch. Can Parbeh Par at all?
At all.
Yeah.
No, you will. It's only a matter of
Andrew,
time.
can you hit the range tomorrow? I really need a
Yeah,
session.
yeah. Let's go.
God, that's the curveball that blows it.
Yeah.
Can we, Andrew,
Can we
for
not?
a lesson and
And-
win money off Kevin?
Wait, let's
I got
It
you for
works.
50. I got you $50 at Oak Creek tomorrow. on
Yeah,
the
can we
range.
plug Try Thinking Deeper, your channel a little bit?
Give a shout out. Give a plug.
Yeah, we are. I'm posting lesson content, clips of lessons, really just trying to give the secrets that I know for free to anyone who wants to watch. I mean, this game of golf is incredibly challenging, and I've spent over 12, 13 years playing it. And I've got so many little things that I give to the people who take lessons with me, and I'm willing to give those clips out for free. So go follow Try Thinking Deeper on YouTube or Instagram. Just trying to make some content and make people better at
I
golf.
love what you do when you ask the players to throw the ball.
Yeah.
It almost
Weight
just like
transfer.
takes the club out of it. It's like move your weight like you're pitching.
Yeah, so
a
funny
lot of great lessons.
funny
By the
story.
way, and it bought me that 7 wood, so thank you.
Yeah, no, I met this guy in the park. I was taking my dog out there, and this guy was just with his dogs, and I'm starting to talk to him, and he's interested in golf lessons. So, but I go, what is? You're an athlete. What do you do? He's like, I'm a fighter. I go, perfect. I can connect that throwing to throwing a punch. It's like the same weight transfer in almost any sport where you like move at all. You have a weight transfer. So instantly I was like connecting ideas to throwing a punch. I'm like, it's the same thing. If this guy connects with me and has a lesson, it's like we're going to find a way to make his swing, where he's hitting the ball real far.
I love it. Guys, check out golfinthecosmos.com. Get these cool hats are launching. I know we've been talking about these forever. But gentlemen, one of the most fun episodes I've ever had, guys. It's been a pleasure. Episode 20.
episode.
Congrats,
We'll see you
man.
on the
Andrew,
weekend,
thank you
man.
so much, man.
Thank you.
Yep. All right, everyone. Peace.
των επουρανίων σου και αφανάτων μυστηρίων. Ορθοτόμησον ημών την οδόν, στήριξον ημάς εν το φόβο σου τους πάντας. Φρούρισον ημών την ζωή, ασφάλισε ημών τα διαβήματα, ευχές και εκκλησίες, της ενδόξου Θεοτόκου και αϊπαρθένου Μαρίας και πάντων των Αγίων σου. Ότι εσύ ο αγιασμός ημών και εσύ την δόξαν αναπέμπομεν το Πατρί και το Υιό και το Αγίο Πνεύμα την νίκαιαη και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Εν ειρήνη προέλθομεν, του Κυρίου δεηθόμεν. Που ευλογείς ευλογούντας σε Κύριε και αγιάζον τους επισυμπεπιθώντας όσων των λαών σου και ευλόγησον την κληρονομία σου, το πλήρωμα της εκκλησίας σου φύλαξον, αγίασον τους αγαπώντας την ευπρέπεια του οίκου σου, σοι αυτούς αντιδόξασον τη θεϊκή σου δυνάμει, και μη εγκαταλείπεις ημάς τους ελπίζοντας επί σε, ειρήνην το κόσμο σου δόρισε, τες εκκλησίες σου της ιερεύσει, της άκουσιν ημών το στρατό και παντί το λαό σου, ότι πάσα δώσεις αγαθή και πάντο ρηματέλειον άνωθεν εστί καταβαίνουν έξω του Πατρός των φώτων, και εσύ την δόξαν και ευχαριστίαν, και προσκύνησιν αναπέμπομεν το Πατρί και το Υιό και το Αγίο Πνεύματι, νίκαια και εις τους αιώνας των αιώνων. Με τα πνευμάτων δικαίων τετελειωμένων, τας ψυχάς των δούλων σου σώτερα ανάπαυσον, φυλάτων να φτάσεις στην μακαρία ζωή, την παρασύ φυλάτων.